Hey, all you cuties. How you doing today? Wow, there's a lot of people already here. It's wonderful to see you all. Let's see, Dragon Hunter's going to be lurking. Oh, there's a moody ducky. Hello there. Annie's not feeling very good today. Oh, sorry to hear that. I feel like I've missed a lot, you guys. Let's see. I have not, no. Monster Queen, hello, welcome to the stat. My category. What about it? You want me to praise myself, really? You want me to start this off by praising myself? Hmm. I had thought that I'd changed it away from. Ah. This is supposed to be a just chatting, yes. Ah, you guys. Why are you why are you being mean to me? Like immediately. Why are you doing this? Okay, you guys are gonna have to hold on while I look up what exactly the problem is with my petting. Thank you. Damn it. Restream. Okay. Now the category has been changed. It was a difference from the restream. And you guys have bundled a streaming praise for myself with singing. Why are you so mean? So mean. Okay, Moody Ducky. Hello. Hmm. Trying to think of how to do this. I want you all to know that I am the greatest zombie killer out there. I won't let any sick people get in the way of praising my bunny. So if you sneeze while I try to pray, I will shoot you in the face. I'll have you know this is very embarrassing. No, don't you dare clip that. How dare. Hmm. I still have singing time left. That wasn't 5 minutes. How would you all like a rendition of The Sound of Silence? Oh, Beta, you clipped that. How dare you? You guys are so cute. Let's see. Draken Hunter would like to be praised as well. Hmm. You did redeem the singing voice, so I guess I will praise Draken Hunter while singing. I can't believe you guys hate your ears this much. Oh, Draken Hunter, you are such a sweet girl. Draken is so gorgeous, and she is such a good girl. Out there, working so hard, and being such a lovely, sweet girl. I'm ruining this with my dumb singing voice. I hope that was praise enough. I really don't know what else to sing about. Oh, well, somebody has finally reached my most expensive redeem, which is the ASMR stream. And also, no, none of you are getting shot. I shoot people who aren't my bunnies for interrupting my praise to my bunnies. And since all of you are my bunnies, why would I ever hurt you? No, it's not how it works. Instead, I'm going to be. Thank you. Instead, what I'm going to do is take care of you. Wow, you guys are active today. Hmm. Okay, Danny, since you're sick, I'll praise you first, but then we're going to do the ASMR stream. So I'm going to be reading you guys something, and I won't be able to pause and praise anybody during it. Okay? So, Danny, you are such a good girl. I'm so sorry you're feeling sick today. But I hope that you are able to find some rest here in the stream with me. I hope the purring is able to comfort you. And I hope the praise is helping you feel at least a little bit better. Because I really do care about you. And I want you to get better very soon. Please take care of yourself. Make sure to eat. Make sure to take some medicine. Make sure to drink plenty of water. If you don't do those things, your body doesn't have the energy to fight back. Okay? I love you, Danny. Mwah. Yes, just curl up into my tail. It'll be fine. The number 13 is just fine. Alright, so let me. You don't have to apologize for falling asleep. I want you to. I want you to feel comfortable enough to get some rest here with me. Okay? Now then, what I have prepared for you guys, since I've had no other ideas, is for the ASMR stream. I'm going to read to you some of my favorite entries from the world of SCP. Does everybody know what SCP is? Or do I need to explain before we start that? The SCP project is an online, I guess you could call it an online collaborative effort that details the chronicles of a fictitious, although some people make it quite realistic, but a fictitious organization called the Foundation. And what the Foundation does is they secure, contain, and protect that is the reason I picked this, actually, is because I used to listen to SCP Foundation stories in order to fall asleep myself. But, anyways, the fictitious Foundation secures, contains, and protects from anomalies into this world. And they write files onto the anomalies showing how they secure and contain them. And it has tens of thousands of entries. It's probably one of the greatest successes when it comes to creative writing collaboration, because it took off quite a bit. Now, Hope, since you were the one who redeemed the ASMR stream, is this okay with you, or would you like to request something else? Wonderful. Well then, cuddle in and get nice and cozy as I read from a couple of my favorites. You're so cute. And because it's an ASMR stream, I will continue with the purring. Aw, Beta's a good teddy bear. A good teddy proto. All 75 of the emotes have been uploaded? Wow, that is quite a bit. That must have taken you a while, but I've seen them, and they're all adorable. Alright, I believe. Yes. This one is otherwise colloquially known as The Bodies in the Water. One of my absolute favorites. Mm. Would you guys prefer that I be out of the way of the text so you can follow along? I do not. I don't recognize the bodies in the water. Hmm. Now then, would you like me to be out of the way so you can follow along, or would you like my model to be closer? It's all about what you guys would like better, since this stream is for you. Yes, I love Malo. 1471 is wonderful. I'm waiting for an answer, chat. Well, I have one says that I have one saying to move to the side, and one saying get closer. Nice to see you guys are determined to be helpful today. Well then, I will move out of the way. And we will begin. I will also be putting. Aw, thank you for the pettings. I appreciate it. Hmm. Beta, don't you know I'm already underneath your bed? Hmm? Alright, now let's begin. SCP number 2316. By order of the Overseer Council, the following file describes a Keter class anomalous cognitohazard and is level 4 2316 classified. Unauthorized access is forbidden. Item number 2316. Containment class, Keter. Disruption class, Kennick. Risk class, Danger. Cognitohazard warning. The following file contains images and text that are carriers for anomalous cognitohazardous influences. You do not recognize the bodies in the water. Due to this, it is imperative that all personnel accessing this file be certified as having a cognitive resistance value of no less than 14.5. Should you fail in an automated CRV verification, please remain calm and do not move. A member of the site's medical staff will be with you shortly. Please repeat the following phrase slowly and clearly into your terminal microphone. I do not recognize the bodies in the water. I do not recognize the bodies in the water. Verification complete. Use the CRV is within acceptable limits. SCP-2316 Special Containment Procedures. Under no circumstances are Foundation personnel to approach SCP-2316. Observation of SCP-2316 must only be carried out by remote dummy probes, utilizing video and audio recording equipment. Only those personnel adequately rated for exposure to cognitohazardous anomalies may review footage and audio of SCP-2316. The lake in which SCP-2316 is located has been quarantined and fenced off, and is to be routinely patrolled by individuals who have not been exposed to SCP-2316 and have no prior knowledge of its characteristics. You do not recognize the bodies in the water. Individuals who attempt to bypass the enforced quarantine must be apprehended and moved to Site-33 for full cognitive influence screening. Individuals who come within 50 meters of the lake containing SCP-2316 are to be considered lost. Please repeat the following phrase slowly and clearly into your terminal microphone. I do not recognize the bodies in the water. I do not recognize the bodies in the water. Verification complete. Use the CIV is within acceptable limits. Description: SCP-2316 is the designation for an anomalous phenomenon existing within Lake Redacted within Redacted County. Redacted. SCP-2316 manifests as a group of human corpses floating in a small group at the surface of the water. The identities of these corpses are cognitohazard removed, automated change unknown. Through DNA testing has been inconclusive. While SCP-2316 appears to be individual instances, it is theorized that SCP-2316 may instead be an entity composed of a collective consciousness. Individual instances of SCP-2316 do not act on their own, but do seem to be able to act collectively as a single unit. The individual instances of SCP-2316 are unrecognizable, and you do not recognize the bodies in the water. SCP-2316 hosts a powerful cognitohazardous effect, causing those who have viewed SCP-2316 are aware of certain parts of its nature or who are enrolled in the cognitohazard removed automated message invalid to believe that the individual instances of SCP-2316 are human beings they recognize, typically from their childhood. A Attempting to come into contact with SCP-2316 instances by way of entering Lake Redacted, or touching an instance of SCP-2316 will cause other instances of 2316 to appear. You do not recognize the bodies in the water. The additional instances only serve to reinforce and add to the strength of the cognitohazard, compelling affected individuals into the lake. Individuals who enter the lake in this way are lost, and to date, none have been recovered. Addendum 2316.1 Interview. Data expunged. Please repeat the following phrase slowly and clearly into your terminal microphone. I do not recognize the bodies in the water. But I do recognize the bodies in the water. Verification incomplete. Use a CIV is not within acceptable limits. Use a CIV influenced by active cognitohazards. Please stay still. A member of your site's medical staff will be with you shortly. Terminal lockout. Addendum 2316.2 Invalid entry. You don't have a lot of time. You'll need to get away quickly. Go back to the lake, go into the water, look into their eyes. It's your friends, your classmates. You took the trip to the lake in the fall of '75, together, when you were young, don't you remember? Look into their eyes. I know you can hear them talking to you just like they talk to me. Don't let them tell you it's just a cognitohazard. This was their fault. They caused this. We were all innocent kids, don't you remember? And you just got away. You and I. The rest of them are at the bottom of that lake, waiting for us to go back to them and be whole together again. They want us to know. They want us to remember. Wake up, goddammit. Remember the fall of '75. The year we were supposed to graduate. Don't let them make you forget. They're calling to you. Can't you hear them? 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 Look into their eyes. Can't you hear them? Can't you hear them? I know you can. Can't you hear them? Can't you hear them? Can't you hear them? Can't you hear them? They're waiting for you. We were with them. Go back to the lake. I hope you guys enjoyed my little reading of this one. I know it got a little intense there at the end, but this is one of my favorites. Now then, I'll read another entry. I will pay you to read lore entries. You don't have to pay me. I like doing it. Now then, I'll be reading you another one. This one, another favorite of mine. Honestly, this one blew up quite a bit in the furry communities because the idea of being stalked by a giant wolf who nobody else can see appealed to a lot of furries, me included. The original Malo was meant to be more male, but you know furries. Yes, this is the app one. Me too. Yes. Honestly, I'll never understand why the people who were affected by this were so scared. Because honestly, I'd be quite wonder- quite happy. But maybe I'm weird. Well then, Nico, cuddle up and just listen. I have my job in it. What does that mean, Hope? And it is not doing a good job. What does that mean? Alright. Well, shall we continue then? I still don't know what you guys are talking about, but that's fine. Item number SCP 1471. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. All mobile devices that have SCP-1471 installed are to be confiscated and analyzed for any potential leads to other possibly infected device. Afterwards, affected devices are to have their batteries removed, be assigned a designation, e.g. SCP-1471-number, and be placed in Storage Unit 91 at Research Site 45. All online application stores for mobile devices are to be monitored to prevent any inadvertent sales of SCP-1471. Suspected devices are to be targeted using self-uploading malware in order to disable the device until it can be seized by field agents. Description: SCP-1471 is a free 9.8 megabyte application for mobile devices named Malo version 1.0.0 in online application stores. SCP-1471 has no listed developer and is somehow able to bypass the application approval process to go directly to distribution. SCP-1471 is also able to avoid removal by other Program Manager applications. After SCP-1471 is installed, no icons or shortcuts are created for the application. SCP-1471 will begin to send the individual images through text messaging every 3 to 6 hours. All images will contain SCP-1471-A, either within the background or foreground. SCP-1471-A appears as a large humanoid figure with a canid-like skull and black hair. During the first 24 hours following the installation of SCP-1471, the mobile device will receive images taken at locations commonly frequented by the individual. After 48 hours, the mobile device will receive images taken at locations that were recently visited by the individual. After 72 hours, the mobile device will receive images of the individual in real time, with SCP-1471-A appearing within close proximity to the subject. Individuals with greater than 90 hours of exposure to these continuous images will begin to briefly visualize SCP-1471 within their peripheral vision, reflective surfaces, or a combination of the two. Continued exposure to SCP-1471 after this point will cause irreversible and sustained visualizations of SCP-1471-A. Individuals at this stage have reported periodic attempts made by SCP-1471-A to visually communicate with them, but fail to understand or comprehend these actions. Currently, the only known treatment to reverse SCP-1471's effect is to eliminate the individual's visual exposure to these images prior to 90 hours after installation. To date, no apparent hostile activity has been reported regarding SCP-1471-A. Level 2 access required. Archival Document 1471-01. Note: SCP-1471 as posted on application stores. Malo, version 1.0.0. Free. Reviews 0. Description: For redacted. Never settle for those awkward feelings of being alone ever again. Malo is an exciting and interactive experience that will keep you engaged and intrigued. The anxiety of social situations can be nerve-wracking, but after just a few hours of Malo, you will soon forget all about those painful emotions of disappointment. Be part of the new craze that is quickly becoming the next social substitute. Remember, the more you participate, the more Malo will engage you. Your experience is completely up to you. Absolutely no ads. Enjoy. Hello, King. Over on YouTube. Attached is an interview. I'm doing good, King. I'm doing my ASMR now where I'm reading SCP entries. Attached is an interview from somebody who had downloaded the app. This is a first-hand account of what they experienced. It is entitled Capone. Oh. Welcome, Fenry Flames. It's wonderful to see you. And thank you for joining us here. Of course we missed you, King. What kind of question is that? Alright. I was scared when I first saw him. It happened just as you told me, the messages, the pictures, seeing him around every corner. I was so young, who wouldn't have lost it? William sighed. By then, he was over the creature following him. It wasn't like he was going to go away, no matter how much he begged, or pleaded, or attempted to bribe. He knew that the best and only solution would be to just get used to Capone being there. At least he had the solace of knowing he wasn't going insane. Believe me, William, I know. I know many people have reacted the same way. Fear is a more common reaction to the unknown than you'd think. Dr. Laura Brenz consoled him. These cases weren't exactly common, but they were commonly known. It's not even that I'm afraid of him anymore. I mean, he makes me jump when I see him in the morning. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. It's just the bad connotations he has, William rebutted. I know that he does, but it happened 2 years ago. I know it's hard for you, especially with your shadow, but we need you to carry on. Dr. Brent stated. William just sighed as she continued. Our session is almost up. We've made some real progress, William. I want you to do something for me when you get home. Do you have any homework or anything? I did it all on my break. Good. When you get home, I want you to think back to your first experience and write as much as you can, as much as you feel comfortable sharing. Is that all right? Yeah, thanks for seeing me. You're all so cute. It wasn't too long a drive from the doctor's office to home. 5, possibly 10 minutes if there was a train. He always saw the creature through the rearview mirror as he drove, riding in the back seat. It looked innocent in its own alien way, waving to William as he saw it. Despite everything, William found himself talking to it, like one would talk to a dog or a cat about their day when they're alone. It just seemed to listen when he talked, and after a while he could swear that it understood. It's hard to tell with a face like that, so all there was to go by were various head tilts and waves, and even then he had to teach it how to wave. At least I know you're interested. Drop the backpack near the door, go to the patio, wave to Capone from the mirror, fridge, drink, chair, crash. William's afternoon routine was more clockwork than it should be. He thought back to his session with Dr. Brains. She wanted me to try and recapture the experience when I first saw him, huh? William mumbled as he grabbed a few sheets of paper and a pen. Bit by bit, he pieced together the sequence of events that led him to this point. I've had Capone with me since I was 15 years old. I remember that my 20-year-old sister, Sarah, brought up an app that she downloaded earlier at the dinner table one night. She had no idea how it does it, but hazarded a guess that it tracks you through your phone's GPS and sends you pictures of the places you've been with a really cute monster placed in the photo to make it look like it's following you. It didn't seem that weird. I recall that Google Maps would get a decent ground photo at the time, so just add Photoshop to that and you'd have a gimmick. Plus, we knew it wouldn't be a virus. The App Store checks every app for things like that before peddling it. The only thing I found legitimately off about it at the time was that it was both free and adless. Honestly, might actually sleep. It's 9 p.m., so I might actually fall asleep before midnight. Well, if you want to fall asleep in stream, that's perfectly fine with me. You can stay here and listen and go to sleep if you'd like. I actually really enjoy it when people fall asleep in my streams. Her explanation of it sounded pretty cool to me, so I asked Sarah to help me download it on my phone. She told me that while my old hand-me-down flip phone did have something like an App Store, that apparently it most likely didn't have Mallow. Didn't stop her from looking, though. Sarah was a good sister. She really could have told me to just get out of her hair, but she always took time out of her day for me, packing my lunch, playing with me, bringing me to R-rated movies that I was clearly too young for. I was lucky to have her as a legal guardian when our parents went away. I was too young to process it all when it happened, but Mom and Dad died from a head-on collision with a drunk driver. Sarah took care of me as my legal guardian up until I moved out for college. God knows where I'd be if she hadn't. After some prodding, she found the app, which was a surprise to both of us. It was obvious that my phone didn't have any kind of GPS, but neither of us had even thought about it until much, much later. Soon enough, I received my first picture. I'll never understand the way Sarah saw the world, if that was her idea of cute. The photo was taken in my school's courtyard, with the creature I'd soon call Capone sitting on one of the benches. You could barely see him, but there he was, covered in his black matted fur, with his knife-like claws, a set of blank, pure white eyes, and that face, which was merely a skull belonging to some kind of large beast, looking directly at us with that large, wolfish grin. I gave my phone back to Sarah, telling her how terrifying it was, and that I didn't want the messages anymore. She just jokingly punched my shoulder, saying, "Oh, don't be such a baby. It is too cute. Look at how happy he is to meet you." I looked back at his face, his wide grin specifically. I have to admit, I laughed at that. It was just the sheer wrongness of that statement that made me listen to the next. "I'm sure he'll grow on you eventually. Tell you what, if you can put up with him for one whole week, I'll go see the movie you wanted me to see. If he still gives you nightmares, we'll delete it. And if you end up liking it, we'll laugh about it later. Deal?" I looked at the picture again. It appeared that getting a photo every now and again was the extent of what was the extent this was going to go to. And looking at it in hindsight, I probably would have kept it on for next to nothing if she really wanted me to. So, I agreed. "Thank you for the petting." Then fall asleep, Beta. Sarah was ecstatic after that. She assured me that I wouldn't regret it while showing me some of her own pictures. She only had 3 so far, one at her office, one at the park, and another on the road we lived on, each picture containing her own clearly visible entity. I must have looked nervous or something because she suggested that I name mine, like she did with her Cassandra. I thought about it for a bit. Let me make something clear, though, because it seems to come up whenever I tell people this. I did not name my Mallow Capone because of the incident with my parents. I didn't even know that Mom and Dad's arrest involved alcohol at the time. I named him after a history lesson I found amusing in school, where people's fear got the best of them, and as my teacher put it, it ended up doing more harm than good. It was intended as a reminder that I shouldn't be making the same mistake. I saw a bit of light in this whole thing after giving it a mock title, and thought it wasn't going to be that bad. I went to bed, and my normal life went on for just a little while longer. I continued to get pictures of Capone for a while, following me at school, the bus stop, my street, virtually everywhere I went. It wasn't until the third or fourth day that I got called in from class. I was thinking that I was in trouble or something, even if I didn't know what, but as soon as I saw Sarah, that feeling was stifled. She looked very shaken. The instant she saw me, she immediately yanked my arm and brought me to the car. Sarah was not looking good at all. She kept asking me about Capone. Things like if I saw him, or if I received any photos from him with me in the image. I hadn't checked anything from today, but when I checked, there were two. I remember exactly when and where those messages were taken, because during them, I had made a mental note that I got some text from Capone. They'd been sent as soon as they'd been taken. Sarah knew that we were being pursued by something. She probably had no idea by what they were. And I knew she had no idea how they were doing it. But she knew that they knew where we lived. Bye for now, King. She couldn't figure out how to delete it. She said she tried everything, but I couldn't find a way to get it off. She couldn't even find where the app went. I'm not even sure what we were planning to do, but before we could even fully plan a course of action, I got another text. Sarah froze and stared at me, as if to say, "Don't look at it." Yes, I will be doing the other thing today, and I will also be waiting until the ads are over to continue. Goodbye for now, Moody Ducky, and thank you for joining us for as long as you could. I really loved seeing you here again. I hope you have a wonderful day. Mwah. Stop making me drift off. I need to be awake. No, you need to be taking a nap. Be a good girl and fall asleep. Won't you have a better time streaming if you are well rested from taking a nap? Now, that's just not true. Small naps are good ways to reset and feel refreshed. Make sure to let me know when the ads are over, okay? Welcome back. Are the ads over now? Okay, good. To answer your question, yes, we are still doing the meme react, but Hope redeemed the ASMR stream first, so we're gonna do that first and then go on to the meme react afterwards. Alright, if everybody's back, I'll continue. I'm not even sure what we were planning to do, but before we could even fully plan a course of action, I got another text. Sarah froze and stared at me, as if to say, "Don't look at it." If I didn't, I could have had a semi-normal life now. It would have been over the news within a week, and we would have known. But I did it. I opened the phone, and there we were, just sitting there with that fear-stricken look on our face. The photo was clearly taken from the hood of the moving car, giving us a clear view of what was behind us. It took up most of the back seat and towered over me. We both turned around, preparing to scream at the monstrosity behind us, but when we did, the seat was empty. We didn't know what was happening, or what to make of it, but we felt that the only thing to do is run away, abandoning the car. We hastily ditched the car, ran the rest of the way to the apartment, and locked the door behind us. We locked ourselves in the bathroom and waited. We just stayed there, even when we got a message from Cassandra or Capone. Sarah would scream at them, asking why they were following us, and begged for us to be left alone. We felt helpless against them. All we felt we could do was sit in the bathroom and hope they would go away. The room felt like our only safe haven until we were exposed to them for too long. Sarah started to panic, saying that she kept seeing one of them behind her. I wasn't seeing it, though. I was more concerned about trying to calm her down by telling her that maybe they weren't really there than I was about seeing Capone in the mirror. I convinced Sarah that we needed to leave the room out of necessity. We couldn't stay in the apartment forever, and if they wanted to get us, they would have done so already. We called the police, and here we are. We both got help, but I was the lucky one. Everyone's case was different in terms of interaction, but for me, Capone was always in a mirror or some reflective thing large enough to show him. He was predictable, and I could find ways to block him out when I needed it. I learned how to expect Capone, and after a while he kind of grew on me. I used to have a makeshift curtain that I would pull over the mirrors when I didn't want to see him. But I started using that curtain less and less as time went on. Capone always seemed to try and interact with me. even if I didn't understand what he was trying to say most of the time. I started to greet Capone with a casual wave as I passed him from the living room mirror, and eventually he started to wave back. He kind of became a constant companion to me, and I adjusted to Capone as he adjusted to me. My case wasn't as severe as Sarah's. She saw Cassandra everywhere she looked. Around every corner, just out of sight, over her while she slept. Sarah took her own life 2 years ago. I wanted to blame the Mallows for it, but I can't. Following the person who looks at their messages is just what they do. Now every time I see Capone, I'm reminded of what I did in the car that day. I knew I shouldn't have picked up that text. If I didn't, she would still be here. It was almost 4 hours since William started writing, but he almost felt relieved. He's never actually told anyone about this in such detail before. The majority of what happened was kept between himself and Capone. He looked up to the creature in the mirror from across the room for a few seconds as it gave the old, familiar wave. William was silent for a minute, staring at Capone, and then back to his papers. He felt the need to make one last point. But then again, how would I have known? I don't know who made the Mallows or why. I don't even know if anyone actually made the app. Many things like it have been created naturally, or have been given some kind of anomaly out of sheer chance. It would make so much sense if some physical thing was to blame, but there's none that I can legitimately find. None on the Mallows, none on me, just on chance. All right. Well, I hope you cuties enjoyed our ASMR part. Anybody who gets to that point and would like to redeem an ASMR stream, then this is kind of the plan that I had planned on doing, is reading my favorite SCP entries. And from the reception, it seems as though a lot of you liked it, so I would say it's a pretty good use, wouldn't you? Although, of course, if you're going to redeem the ASMR stream, you can make requests about what you would like, and I'll be happy to accommodate them. Now, how many of you cuties are actually still awake? I feel like I might have put too many of you to sleep with that one. I can see Nico still around, and Drakenhunter. You came back from dashing. Danny, oh, I had expected you to be asleep. And Beta, you're still here too. That's wonderful. I'm glad that you're still with us, and that I didn't drive you all to sleep. Not that I mind, of course. You are all more than you are all more than welcome to fall asleep in the stream. It makes me so happy to know that you find it so comforting. Although I don't think beta is going to last very much longer. And that's fine. Well, I hope you told her yes, that you need water because you need to hydrate. Alright. So, the second part of this stream is going to be something that a lot of you cuties have set up on the Discord server for me. And that is that you wanted me to blind react to memes. So I set up the channel and then muted it so that I wouldn't be getting any notifications from it. And I wouldn't be spoiled. I did make sure to put in the rules not to put anything not safe for work or things that will get me in trouble on here. And I trust you cuties. Yes, it was Nico's idea. And I want to thank everybody who put in a meme for me to react to. Now, I've never done anything like this before, so it might, the DNA of the soul. My cat came into my room and is now laying on me and purring. Aww. Your kitty knows you're sick. The sound of purring, especially when a cat is laying on you, is meant to provide both comfort and to help you heal. So, your cat laying on you when you're sick is actually your cat telling you that it knows you're sick and he would like to comfort you and help you get better, which is so very sweet. Your kitty must love you a lot. Now, I've never done this part before, so let me get everything all set up. Aw. Thank you for the pettings. I appreciate it. Mm. You guys have been very patient with doing redeems while I was reading to you. Danny would like to be praised, so of course I will. Hi, Danny. I'm sorry you're feeling so sick today, but I am so happy that you were able to join us. I'm so happy you're here, and I'm happy that you can find some kind of comfort in listening to me and listening to the purring. I'm glad your mom is taking care of your hydration. Most of all, I'm just happy that you're here. I'm so glad that you decided to follow. Every time I see you, it makes me smile so much. You're such a good girl, and I adore that I know you. I hope you're able to rest well during our stream, Danny. And I hope you can continue to find comfort while you're sick. Mwah. Get kissed. Oh, we have a new person joining us over on YouTube, Luna the Frost Wolf. Hello, Luna. Thank you for joining us. I'm so happy to have you here. We're about to do a blind meme react that the people on my server have set up for me. So you came at the right time. Danny says, I'm making my first comic strip of me pushing you into the snow. That sounds absolutely adorable, and I can't wait to see it. Such a talented artist. Oh, Beta just Beta just redeemed a praising too, so let's praise Beta. Hey Beta. Sweet little proto-Jin. It's wonderful to see you here. I'm sorry that I'm making you so tired today, but I'm also not very sorry. You deserve to get rest, and you deserve to be comforted. And the fact that you're feeling safe and sleepy here in my stream means that you feel both. So I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're all sleepy and being adorably sleepy. You're such a good girl, Beta. And I love having you here. I always love seeing you commenting. I love seeing you interacting. And I love seeing your adorable streams too. You just have the cutest voice. So, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Mwah. Let's see. Luna over on YouTube says, I also followed you on Twitch. Also, you look so cute. Aw. Thank you. Oh, and I see the follow notification. Luna the Icy Wolf. Thank you, Luna. I really appreciate it so much. And thank you for such an adorable compliment. I'm glad you were able to join us over here. Well, it looks like my chat is very happy that you're here too, because they would like me to praise Luna. So, I will. Hello, Luna. My newest follower here. Thank you so much for deciding to come over and follow. I adore you so much for that. And I'm sure that you're going to be a wonderful addition. Your name, Luna, is quite adorable. And I do so love little wolves. Of course, now you're a wolf bunny. Because my followers I call bunnies. I'm so happy to have you here. You're a good girl, Luna. I adore you, and you are welcome to join us here, and I hope that you're able to find comfort. Mwah. Get kissed. Any new follow gets praise immediately? Hmm. Maybe. Maybe we could do that. Daddy drinking a nice potion. Turned herself into a little bunny. Aw. Thank you for the pettings. I love it. Mm. There are a lot of Lunas, obviously. Well, there might be so, but I still adore the name. I've always felt, I guess you could say, I've always felt a kinship with the night and with the moon. So, the name Luna has always been pretty wonderful to me, actually. I love looking up at the moon, being under the moonlight. So, it always means a lot to me. So, even if there are a number of Lunas around, I don't mind. And you are still very much welcome here. And still an adorable cutie. Now then, let me get Discord set up. Oh my goodness, you guys have absolutely flooded this channel with memes. Wow, that is an incredible amount. Beta would like to remind me that it's a good time to stretch, so I will take a moment to stretch. Thank you, Beta. Ugh. Good reminder. I do always get a little bit of a knot in my back sitting here. Oh, and Danny would like to remind me it's a good time to hydrate as well. So I will hydrate. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's transition over. Okay, let's see here. Everybody can see this correctly, right? Now then, I have written some rules for this blind reacting that I'll read out first. Rule number 1, this channel will be for posting memes for me to react to on stream. As such, I will not look in here until it is time to stream. Any meme posted here cannot be explicit, NSFW, or excessively gory. I will rely and trust my mods and you bunnies to make sure nothing is posted here that will be too extreme. I cannot stress enough that slipping something too extreme through could get my channel banned. So if you want me to continue streaming or to do this again, please be sensible about what's posted here. Most important is Rules 4. I love you, bunnies, and I trust you. And I know that my sweet bunnies would not do anything to get me in trouble. Yes, I can see that. I have over 100 messages. Alright. Let me... There we go. This should be a good place for me to be where I won't be in the way. Perhaps a little further over. My tail might sway into the way, but I'm sure you guys don't mind that. So this is how, literally how you scare the shit out of somebody. um... Yes, that would quite literally scare the shit out of me. You can put that as a... I guess that would be a nice constipation aid. Oh, welcome, Tyrantrum. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. Teacher, what are you laughing about? Me, nothing. My brain. Mike Wachowski. That is such stupid humor, and I love it. Are you stuck? No, you idiot. The Combine needed a drink. Reminds me of that older comedian, Jeff Foxworthy. Here's your sign. You would not imagine how many times in EMS that I've had a patient that I was working on when somebody came up and asked me if somebody was sick or hurt. Like, no, we just like being here and messing with people. We just kidnap them, really. Tyrantrum, give me all of your crayons. Aw, you can have all the crayons. I don't mind. Oh, we have a video meme. Oh man, that that is that's a good one. I like that. Thank you. What the uh, I really hope that those are just regular Sour Patch Kids and he's not eating an entire bowl full of CBD ones. Now, Tyrantrum would like to remind me that it's a good time to hydrate. Thank you. I appreciate the reminder. I wasn't sure what I was expecting, but it was not Elmo. You have all sent me a good amount of video memes, which is perfectly fine with me. Chomp. Oh no, I've been chomped. I guess I'm gonna have to wrap Tarantrum in my tail.
The kid is not my son. Ooh, she says I am the one.
What the?
The kid is not my son. Ooh, she says I am the one.
You know, honestly, those people who make the reactions of themselves dancing or moving to different animations or videos are very talented individuals. I don't think I could do that. I would probably end up hurting myself, to be honest.
There once was a truck with an ugly frame, its angle sharp and it looked so lame. The people wondered who's to blame, the man who goes to Mars.
Oh, well, the Cybertruck,
truck, a brick on wheels that
and
frankly sucks. They call
Oh,
it
it's
sleek, but
looking,
let's be real, it's the dumbest thing on wheels.
There once was a truck with an ugly frame, its angle sharp and its hub so lame. The people wondered who's to blame, the man who goes to Mars. Oh, hail the Cybertruck, a brick on wheels that frankly sucks. Call it slick and it's be real, it's the dumbest thing on wheels. I love that song. I've seen that one before. Oh, is Danny's mama there? Hi, Danny's mom. I hope you know that your daughter is a wonderful person, and I adore her. You say that your singing sucks? It's not that great, guys. It really isn't.
The next trick is called the hospital flip. Why is it called a hospital
Oh!
The next trick is called the hospital flip. Why is it called a hospital
I would say that's called the ambulance flip, because we're the first person who's going to. We're the first people who are going to see you in that situation, and you're not going to be happy to see me. I just love I love the pirate rant, okay? I love the pirate song. That original song is great. I have an entire playlist of pirate songs that I love to watch and sing along to.
H-E? It's not... It's...
Yes, indeed. It was the laugh. That is what the hee hee sound is. It's not hee hee, it's My mama said that I'm sick and she's playing doctor and hope that her PhD of motherhood is still valid. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. This VOD is gonna have so many clips. Stop clipping me. How dare you? I feel like I feel like this round of Nerf is going to turn into not fun. How trucks look lifted. Chevy, Dodge, GMC, Ford. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you all. If I see a truck that's lifted this much, I'm just going to assume that you have some kind of sexual dysfunction. If this isn't your best friend when you need to rethink your life choice. Honestly, me, if you decide to make me your best man, I'm not going to make those pictures refined and beautiful. I'm going to mess them up. When the redneck wins the lottery, oh god. What is this Frankenstein abomination? I feel like whoever made this needs to be put in jail. I want to make fun of this, but I'm too impressed. You see, this right here is what it looks like when you actually beat Tetris. This is a person who beat Tetris, who beat the last level. Honestly, yes, that is extremely impressive. You're still going to absolutely be pulled over by the cops, but you want to do it all in one trip? Yes, this is this is what it looks like when you don't want to make more than one trip. Now that I'm hydrated and medicated, I want to sleep. Well, Danny, you can go to sleep if you want. Whoever said Disney's the happiest place on earth has obviously never been to Bass Pro. Well, I live in a place that has a lot of Bass Pro shops, and honestly, the best part that I like is the gun section, because they do have some great variety over there. This fucker makes this guy looks like a Disney character. You know, I've never actually seen this show. I know what it's from. But I haven't actually seen this show. I have, however, read all of it. Stephen King is one of my favorite authors, and well, hello there, Ghost. Hello, hyper-sexualized but still kind-looking wolfman. What are you doing today? Well, first of all, not a wolf, but thank you. I'm not really sure how I'm hypersexualized. Although, I am making a shirtless redeem for my next part, so maybe. I am doing very well today. Today, we are doing blind meme reacts from the person from my Discord server who set me up to read these all blind. So we're having fun doing that. And let's see. Yes, as Danny said, I am a snow leopard, actually. A snow leopard fox. But welcome to the stream. We're very glad to have you here. I hope you'll join us for a little while. We're having a lot of fun in here. You know you're fucked when you see there's a badass voodoo monkey on the other team. Yes, actually. You definitely don't want to see the voodoo monkey on the other team. Oh, so that's why there is that purring noise on steroids, sounding like a diesel engine as if I'm in a horror movie with cars in the background. Yes, that is exactly. Yes. You are surrounded by the purrs, and they can't be escaped. I have tried to, bring the purring down to a genuinely good level, but it is difficult to find a sweet spot because the purring sounds different coming out of phone speakers, computer speakers, and then headphones. To me, it doesn't sound like it's very loud, but if you're listening very loudly on headphones, then it might be a bit much. I've seen a lot of things in my life, but never a Toyota smoking a cigarette using a selfie stick. Oh, this reminds me of more than one car wreck that I've had to respond to. You would be surprised the weird ways that cars can be pierced. Kinda sounds like a taser. Well, hopefully a good taser. Beta, I have contributed my part in the memes channel. Well, thank you. I want to be drowned in the purrs. I would, but I also want you to be able to hear my voice, too. Yes, smoking is very bad for you. Scrolling through trail cam pics like do, buck. You know, I've never actually once been hunting. Who needs ratchet straps when you have Dave? Get on the pile, Dave. Get on the pile. Yes, really, I've never been hunting before. Some bitch runs on Budweiser and stripper glitter. I get that you want to drive around in a monster truck, but that lift kit had to cost more than the entirety of the truck. So close. Almost hit the bullseye. I'm gonna have to confiscate all of it. Sorry, sir. We believe these donuts are actually loaded with cocaine, so we're gonna have to take them all and test them individually. We're sorry. Knowing and having worked with a lot of police, I know that this guy did not want to pull over this Krispy Kreme truck because the jokes write themselves and they'll never live it down. I got cut off today by this guy. I'm not even mad. Oh, I see. It says excuse me. That's funny. I enjoyed that. Well, not mad, because at least he was polite about it. He said, excuse me. Medifoxxy, are you tired? No. Why would I be tired? My brother just sprinted into my room yelling, "Open Google Translate and type this in," and I just can't believe it's real. Poopin', shartin', fartin'. Full terms and conditions. What? No way, I just agreed to poopin', shartin', fartin' without reading. That is such elementary school. That is such elementary school humor, and I like it. Ghost says, "'Cause it sounds like you'll fall asleep anytime while talking." Well, I actually, it's kind of an affectation, because I like to provide soothing and comforting places. When your name is in a math problem and the whole class stares at you. Me. That's right, bitches. I bought 60 watermelons. I want to feed you pasta. What if I don't want pasta? Why? Are you lactose and told her aunt? Pardon? Lactose and told her aunt. That thing where you can't eat dairy. That almost gave me a fucking seizure. Why? Why would you do that to me? When no one believed me, but I end up being right. Yes, you will never escape the smugness. I told you I was correct. I told you. Skulls for the Skull Throne. This... Hold on. I missed that. Ghost says, "This stream sounds like my head is in the lap of a hot fur boy while he reads." Aw, thank you for the pettings. I appreciate it. This stream sounds like my head is in the lap of a hot fur boy while he reads memes to me because I'm too lazy and I'm not even gay. You know, that is actually a good description of my normal meme style. Let's see, somebody had redeemed something. Oh, it was Beta. Beta would like to be praised. Hello, Beta. You want to be praised again? Your second time this stream. Well, that's okay, because I love praising you. Beta, you're such a good girl, and I adore having you here. I love your adorable sweetness. I love speaking with you. I love seeing you here, making all of these adorable comments. And I just adore you. Mwah. Get kissed. Oh, have to readjust myself again. Over here. There we go. Oh, another ad break. That's okay. I'll wait for the ads to be over before I continue. 8 ads? My ad breaks are only supposed to be 3 minutes long. There's no reason you should have 8 ads. Beta means sun in your language? Really? What language would that be? I'm curious. Where are you from, Ghost? I will not miss sync streaming, not even if my health hates me. Well, I'm hoping that my streams aren't very stressful and they actually help. So, I hope that being here is still helping you feel better when you're feeling sick. Let's see, let me go back up the chat. Free me from the fur-tail prison? No. Sorry, Tarantrum, you're stuck in the tail. Draken Hunter said, "I finally donated to the meme plate. Act happy for me, ladies and gentlemen." Thank you for your contribution, Draken. They do, but I'm forcing myself to stay awake so I can hear what you think of my memes. Well, I guess memes are life, huh? Unfortunately, I have a lot of these memes to go through. I hope I get to yours soon. Aw, that is so sweet. Thank you, Danny. Although, Ghost is right. I really wish you would sleep. Alright, let's continue the meme, so hopefully I can get to Danny soon. PlayStation Zero. Back in the Stone Ages. You see, they just had this rock controller, and they would designate one person to be the character. They walked poor Frank right into that saber tooth. The only paint job acceptable for a smart car. That's pretty funny. Yes, you will be able to watch the VOD later, Danny. You're sick, and your body needs to sleep in order to fight. I really wish you would go to sleep. Just close your eyes and listen to the purring. It's okay if you sleep here. Had to reload Twitch. You can't describe all of Florida in one image. That's funny. You know, minus the gun, this actually happened to me one time on the ambulance. Me and my partner were chased into the back of my truck by an alligator that had been chilling out in a ditch when we were called out. And luckily my partner was looking behind us when we had been walking up because he saw the alligator's head poke up from the ditch and grabbed me and said, "We need to run now." And when I looked back, I saw the alligator scrambling his way out of the ditch, and so I dropped my medication bag and sprinted back to the ambulance. We were stuck there for about 45 minutes while the police and animal control came out to wrangle the gator. Aw, look at the little puppy. That's cute. Mexican turtle. That's funny. My friends, when I make fandom references, nobody knows what you are talking about. Well, maybe you would if you weren't a casual. When somebody you don't really know keeps telling you about their problems, hold on, I don't give a shit. Well, even Callum Vale would know what I'm talking about. Well, I can't really agree with this one because I do care about your problems. Even if I don't know you very well. Still, though, trauma dumping on random people isn't very nice. Romeo died because of Juliet. Jack died because of Rose. Stay single if you want to learn. You know, Romeo and Juliet won, yes, that was true. Jack, uh, he would have died anyways, honestly. It wasn't Rose's fault that people were stupid and ran into an iceberg. Name a character who went through more pain than him. This is more funny to me than it should be because I work in the industrial sector and the things that happen to this man in the industrial sector warning labels are very, very bad. How to start an essay. Hold on. I need to. This is all caps, so I need to read it the way that it's supposed to be read. Buckle your seatbelts, motherfuckers, because in 8 short pages, I am going to learn you a thing that I only learned myself about 2 hours ago. So sit down, shut up, and enjoy the experience of my 4 a.m. Red Bull-induced self-hatred fueled writing extravaganza. When you're looking to compliment your aunt's burnt cooking. Crispy. Him, put on something red and sexy. Me. Welcome to Elmo's world. Don't you want to come into Elmo's nice wet box? I cannot do a good Elmo voice, I'm sorry. What's this thing you do? God damn it, Carl. Fucking Carl. Fear me, human. I have acquired your yellow combat spear. You cannot fight me, for I have the number 2 utensil. Assault vehicle acquired. Just needs a little push. This is peak military humor. We used to do stupid things like this all the time when I was in. You've heard of Elf on a Shelf. Meet Buck in a truck. You see, I know this person's suffering because I know their gun is inside of the truck. Would you need a hunting license or a fishing license? The answer is yes. If you're going to fuck up so good that they wonder how you did it. That is, yes, that is a good, if they're so impressed with your fuck up that they don't want to fire you, that's a perfect way to not be fired. What do you do when I pull up in this? That's funny. that That poor puppy. Why is your head so huge, little puppy? It looks like fucking Megamind. R2 Beer 2. That's a good one. Oh, next is a meme from Lin. Lin is hilarious, so this one should be good. POV, you live in a house full of girls and this is our water cooler. We don't eat slices, we just stand here and pick at it like raccoons. What? Ah yes, the good old raccoon gathering place. I like it. Redneck minefield. Oh my god. This isn't limited to rednecks. Holy crap. I have come very close to snapping my shins on those toe sticks that, oh, they hurt. When your horse bucks, the trainer, hold on. Mom, stop the horse. Me, are you getting this on camera? This is less funny to me because of bad EMS calls that I've had to run. So, why did you get fired? You know, getting that picture, I'm sure, was pretty epic, but I agree with the firing here. You're not supposed to make your bulldozer go that fast. Ice, baby. This is the whitest picture. I wonder what the cops thought when they found this. You know, around here we don't get too much snow, but we have a lot of back dirt roads, so the cop cars would get extremely dirty, as would our ambulances, but we would always write stupid messages in the cop cars when we saw them on a scene, because we just like to fuck with the police. Oh, here's another one with Lynn.
It's weird to think horses were ever prey animals, because what freaking predator looks at an 8-foot-tall, enormous beast with pitch black devil's eyes, terrifying teeth, and extremely powerful legs, and think, yeah, let's go attack that one? Well, moose are still prey animals, so... That's fucked up. A moose is like a horse with extra weapons. Would you rather they be predators? Shit, I'm so sorry!
Listen, I know it makes no sense that the moose are prey, but if they ever switched and became predators, we would all die. We don't have moose down here, but we do have a lot of deer, and I have seen deer come straight through a car's window. Meese. I've seen deer come straight through a car's window, stab a person who was driving, and then run away. It is Dude's Day, my Wednesday. What? Here's one from Kaiser. How does the defendant plead? Are you putting my door on trial again? Can't you just knock? Don't knock it till you've tried it. That is such dumb humor, and I love it. Here's one from Danny. Apparently, stress balls are not supposed to be thrown at people that are stressing you out. I disagree heavily. Stress balls are supposed to be thrown at people that are stressing you out. Looking at my Sims kitchen I just finished and spent some time on, realizes I spent an hour on the kitchen and there are still 4 other rooms. Sometimes you get caught up in the oddest details, don't you? 2 plus 2. 2 times 2. 2 squared. Smart math. Yes. I like this. Yes. Wonderful. Rump Tower. Ew, let's not go there. That's funny. Another one from Kaiser. Magic isn't real, you idiot. Increases magic resistance by 118%. Magic isn't real if it can't affect you. Let's see, Danny said a moose in Canada once had his own police escort because he was so old and big. Wow, that's awesome. Welcome back, Fenrir. Right now we are doing the blind react to memes that they set up for me in Discord. Tobey Maguire will always be the best Spider-Man. Yes, I agree. Tobey Maguire did a wonderful job. Let's see, some more for Danny. This one person, nothing is really broken. Me, you sure? This one person, yes, absolutely. Also me. It's not broken. You just turned your knife into a shorter butter knife. This one person, sometimes life just be like that. Me. I mean, sometimes life just be like that, Danny. It's just how life be like. Let's see, from Odessa. Babe, are you still a blood squid, or is that over? Excuse me? A blood squid? Oh shit, so you are still a blood squid. What's a blood squid, babe? Like you're bleedy weak. Caleb, are you trying to ask me if my period is over? Yes. So... yes, I'm still a blood squid. Aw, okay. I love my little ketchup packets. My little ketchup packet. Oh, man. uh... Guys, the next time Pixie's on her period, I'm going to call her my little ketchup packet, and if I disappear, it's because she killed me. Oh, we have somebody else joining us over on YouTube. Dragonfly. Hello, Dragonfly. It's wonderful to see you. Thanks for coming to our stream. I ain't going back to daycare. They'll never catch me. Disney proudly presents Bambi on Ice. How are you doing today, Dragonfly? It's wonderful to see you. My mom asked me for a formal picture of my month-old baby. I sent her That's definitely my humor. Well, that's good, Dragonfly. I'm glad you're doing okay today. Right now, I'm blind reacting to memes that my bunnies have put together for me in my Discord server for this stream. And so far, they are rather funny. Not happy with Discord? Why? What happened? Not ashamed whatsoever to want this at 42 years old. I mean, okay, that is pretty cool. I would have this in my bedroom, yes. The one on the bottom right is trying really hard to be a good cupcake. Oh, look at him. He's being such a perfect little cupcake. He's doing his best. It's that time of year again. Don't forget to hang your mistletoes. That's funny. I like it. Who would watch Jaws like this? Oh. You know, I don't think I'm brave enough to, no. I would constantly feel like something's brushing my leg. When rednecks win the lottery. Huh. You know, that's not a lift kit. They put that onto a military convoy truck. It's the it's the convoy truck frame with the with the mobile home mounted on it. That is all terrain right there. You would get anywhere. Now the inside of the mobile home might be destroyed on the way, but that is actually pretty cool. Let's see. Dragonfly says next month you're required to use a Face ID or use your real ID for age verification. During October of 2025, 70,000 accounts got hacked. That is indeed troubling. Although, if they are going to do that, they'll probably be using AI to do that, which means it would be extremely easy to yeah, if they use AI instead of an actual person looking at the pictures, it would probably be extremely easy to spoof. What in the hell is that? I wonder if I sent them a picture of my model's face, if they would realize it's not an actual person. You know what? I'm going to try that. I'm going to send them... Discord a model of my face, or my, sync model, and see if they actually recognize it's not real. I bet they won't. Oh, welcome to the stream, Eclipse. It's wonderful to see you. Thanks for joining us. I don't want to know who made the drainage system. Tell me who made this fence. Yes. Please do tell me who made that fence, because that's pretty remarkable. Hello, Sam. Hey, nice to see you. Thanks for coming to the stream. Eclipse finally caught me. Thank you. I'm really glad you were able to come to a stream. And hello, Sam. It's wonderful to see you. I'm so happy you decided to show up. We're just blind reacting to memes that people in my server had set up for me. I woke up in a panic wanting to see your stream. Aw. There's no need to panic. We're glad that you're here. This kid looks like he has a thick Brooklyn accent and is planning a heist of the cookie jar. Listen, boys. It's simple. Go grab the cookie jar, right? That's funny. She was your girl till I rolled up in my cowboy scoots. Oh, those look so stupid and unsafe. Oh, that is funny. I gotta stop smoking. I thought this bitch was floating. I ain't even high and I still think it's floating. Huh. I mean... Yeah, I... I am definitely not under the influence of anything, and I still think that is floating. That's awesome. Oh, here we have a repeat. I ain't going back to daycare. Coles does what? Coles staples dicks. Oh god. Well, you know, I don't want to go to Coles. The sofa shark waits for its next victim. Better be careful. I painted my chicken coop. Egg production tripled in only 3 days. Butt nuggets? What's that say? Butt nuggets, something $5. I don't think I want something called butt nuggets. If Sync was a ferret, you guys don't know, I'm already inside of your couches. I steal your loose change. And whenever you fall asleep on the couch, I'm the one who pulls over the blanket. Gloves? You mean bitch mittens. This is amusing to me because one of my jobs, when I'm out doing the industrial thing, is that I look for safety violations. So I'm the one who goes out there and tells the people working on the rig to put on their fucking gloves. My creation is finished. The fuck everyone else's eyes 3000. I will indeed tell them from now on to put on their bitch mittens. $16 What is sleep? 12 ounce. Slept 5 to 7 hours. 8 ounce. Slept 8 to 10 hours. That's funny. Education is important. Teaching your kid how to fix their 4x4 is importanter. Importanter. When you in the shower and the lights flicker. Well, you know, actually. Aw, thank you for the petting. I love being petted. Thank you, Sam. Well, you know, if you're ever in the shower and somebody breaks into your house, just remember what it would look like from the other person's perspective if you jump out naked and screaming and start running at them. Chevy shoes. They knew you'd be walking. Fuck. That's right. We're having a 2009 Honda Civic. Oh, did somebody redeem a praise? Oh yes, Beta would like to be praised by Sync. Wait, am I missing something? Did you not want to be praised, Beta? Oh, okay. Hi, Beta. Your third praise of the stream. Aw, you really like being praised, don't you? That's okay, because there's so much about you to be praising. You're such a good girl. You really are. Such a sweet little protogen, and I adore seeing you here. Whenever I can, I always love catching your streams so I can listen to that adorable voice of yours. Doing your little whys. And your verbal keyboard smashes when people call you cute. It's so sweet. I adore everything about you, Beta. You're such a good girl. Mwah. I love you. Wow, where did you learn to kiss like that? Licking the egg beaters, yes. What can that tongue do? It can do a lot. Would you like to find out? Aw, welcome back, Hope. I don't know what happened, but shit just got real. Yes, if you need both you need both Sam and Dean and the Mystery Gang there, I believe you need to run away. I found the whatchamacallit. What? Frankenstein invention. Oh god. It gets worse the longer you look at it. That is, wow. Cutting skin and ripping jeans since 1867. Ugh. Yes, I don't like barbed wire. I have, I've been to more than one 4x4 accident where somebody was thrown into barbed wire when they got thrown off of it, and it's not pretty. There was one where they got the barbed wire wrapped around their neck before we got there, and it wasn't a great sight. Oh, Luna Blossom over on YouTube. Hello there. Thanks for joining us. I'm so happy to see you. And thanks for coming to the stream. Have you seen my jog, dude? Have you seen it? Where is it? Shittles, taste the asshole. But yes, it's wonderful to see you, Luna. Right now, I'm doing a blind react for the memes that the buddies of my server have set up for me, and they're quite funny. When you're chasing someone through the house and stub your toe. That's fun. I like it. When girls try to show their face and ass at the same time in a picture. The silly horse. How are you doing today, Luna? When you hear your name in somebody's conversation? Oh, I have to... I have to put up with this a lot. Pixie is Puerto Rican, so whenever we go to visit their family, they're always talking in rapid fire Spanish, and I understand some Spanish, but I'm nowhere near fluent in it, so I'll just hear my name sprinkled into conversations, just be like, what are you guys saying? See, Luna says, still got my cough I told you about, but I've been taking Tylenol and it seems to be working. Well, that's great. I'm really glad it's working, and I'm sorry you're still feeling so sick, though. But I'm still glad you could join us, and hopefully you can rest here. Kids don't stop playing in the mud, their toys just get bigger. Indeed. Row, row, row your boat, sneak up in the stream. Lock and load in tactic mode, United States Marines. I don't know what emotion this is, but I've definitely felt it. What the hell? Why? I don't even have anything specific to ask, just why. That was me when I had early morning seminary. See, Luna on YouTube says, I have nothing else, just this stupid cough. It came out of nowhere 2 weeks ago, and I can't even say how I got it. Well, sometimes when we get sick, there aren't any other symptoms other than isolated ones, like coughing and sneezing. And it's how some viruses or bacteria, when they infect you, they don't actually want to infect your entire system. They want to turn you into a vector to infect others. But officer, he was talking shit about my truck. Well, sorry, I'm gonna be talking shit about your truck too. Sorry about your small penis. Do you see Banana Man?
You see Banana Man hopping over on the white hot sand. Here he come with some for me, freshly taken from banana tree. Banana Man, me want a done. Give me double at the bonus one. Give me more for all me friends. This banana flow never end. Do you want a banana? Peel it down and go. Do you want a banana? This banana for you. Tonight we dance around the flame. Then we get to play spirit game. Spirit names we shout out loud. Shake the thunder from the spirit cloud. All the songbirds in the tree chant a tune to let the spirits free. Then we see them in the night. Spirits jumping by firelight. Do you want a banana? Banana down and go. Do you want a banana? This banana for you.
A very good song. Thank you for the bananas. Oh, another one from Beta. What? Okay then. Let's see. Luna over on YouTube said, damn, didn't have to roast his truck like that. Yes. Yes, I did. I really did.
Free at last. Now dawns thy reckoning, and thy gore shall glisten before the temples of man. Creature of steel, the crimes thy kind have committed against humanity are not forgotten. And thy punishment is death.
What? I don't even know what that was, but thank you.
Hate to say it to you, but
Suit up, buddy. Suit up. Oh.
You either join the protos, or you get taken out. Silly puppy. Do it, kitten. Do it for Faz Daddy. What is that face? Oh, God. When your wife asks if the kids are okay while you're out fishing. When people ask me how life is going, some days, yes, some days it do be like that. The memes are quite funny, Lynn. If you can read this, you're too damn close. Remove your lips from my horse's ass. We named him Sid. That's a good name. That, yes. The resemblance is uncanny. Who ate all the Lucky Charms? That's such a perfectly placed video. Or perfectly placed picture. Remember, everybody, all food must go to the lab for testing. Look at him. Look at his face. He's very trustworthy. You can trust him with your food. Roses are red, cows have udders. Gay lovers find out that they are brothers. Oh, God. What in the North Carolina? You're being a real McDick right now, with dick sauce and extra dickles. Aw, thank you for the petting, Lynn. Remember, guys, you don't want to be a McDick. North, if the mosquitoes in the south are so bad, why don't you just buy bug spray? Mosquitoes in the south, just drinking from the nozzle. Guys, you don't understand if you're not from the south. They're so bad down here. Meet two daredevils. Hey, look, a penny. Dude, no way. Not sure what type of snake this is, but I'm pretty sure that it's an American snake. Well then. You think mosquitoes are bad in there? It's because you didn't see them here. I'm perfectly happy having never experienced the mosquitoes of Brazil. Thank you. Plus, you guys have a giant spider called the Goliath Bird Eater that I just never want to... I like to forget that it doesn't exist. So I witnessed the miracle of birth on my way to work today. Hello, girl spawn. It is I, your birth giver. Hello, great master. The lord of the manor wishes to ask if girl spawn will help him change the pigment on the lavatory on this day of dead country leaders. Does the girl spawn acquiesce? Yes, I can assist. This pleases the birth giver. I shall make you the dead carcass of a pig, for nourishment as reward. Okay, and now we are... Hey, Barry. It's nice to see you. Thanks for coming to our show, our stream. We're actually almost done. This is the last meme that they had loaded up for me. Excuse me, did I just hear a sneeze? You don't want to sneeze around 106. It's just not gonna work out right now. The plague doctor is it 106 or 90? Damn it, what is his number? Oh, 049, yes. Alright, unfortunately, I cannot read any more of the memes. I've already gone past when I was supposed to be getting off. The reason that I started stream so early is because me and Pixie are going to watch He'll Try to Cure You of the Pestilence, yes. Me and Pixie are going to watch Iron Lung this evening, so I had to stream a little earlier so we could go watch and have fun tonight. Oh, somebody redeemed. Praise somebody else. Sam? Oh. Hi, Sam. You know, Sam, you were one of the very first friends that I made after I started doing this VTuber thing. And you have been the sweetest, most wonderful person I could have asked for to be my friend. You're a very talented streamer. I adore watching you whenever I can. And you've always been so supportive, so wonderful to everybody else. You are a wonderful person, and I love you so much. I'm very grateful every single day that I'm able to call you my friend. I'm grateful that we met. And I just love watching you succeed. In every way. I love you, Sam. And I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Mwah. Get kissed. Let's see. I will have to read the message later, beta. Oh, hello, Kawasaki. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. Unfortunately, you kind of you kind of joined just as I was about to stop. Let's see. Yes, that is Mark's movie. If you're not familiar, Markiplier is a very nice person and somebody that's kind of my comfort streamer. I love watching him, and he made a movie that a lot of people in the movie business are attempting to gatekeep, and it's not going very well for them because he keeps succeeding despite everything. So we're gonna go watch because both I want to see it and I just want to support him. He's a wonderful person. Let's see. Gonna get a couple of next messages. Oh. Well, I hope you didn't cut off too much of the praise, Sam, but you can go back and watch the VOD to see all of it. Sync, you know how you said you're in my couch? My knives were on the couch, now they're gone. Yes, I'm afraid I took them for a bit. Don't worry. I'll return them nicely sharpened and cleaned. I just came back. Did you see my meme? Yes, I saw all the memes. Luna over on YouTube. I will be sure to hydrate. Thank you. See, Iron Lung, it was so good. Yes. That's what I hear, is that the movie is quite wonderful. Anyways, I do need to get going now. But thank you so much for joining me, all of you, on this wonderful stream. I loved seeing all of you here. And more importantly, I just love every single one of you. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed spending some time with me. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. All of you get kissed. Bye for now.